Welcome to another episode of the Cannon Cast, episode 3 now, with myself, as usual, Isa as your host, alongside Mr. Umar Waraich. This week, we don't have Remy and Jack, unfortunately. They're away on business duties. They're currently promoting the Cannon Cast over in the States, so I think we've got more than adequate replacements in Arthi and Ismail. Welcome to the show, guys. Nice to have you on board.
Absolute
It's a pleasure,
mate.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I mean, you're both United fans, but before we get into the Arsenal and Man United rivalry, I think let's just start with what's going on with Arsenal at the moment. We've got a new signing last week, Kai Havertz. I want to ask you guys, Umar, let me come to you first. Can he improve Arsenal?
Yes, I think his untapped potential it's not been fulfilled at Chelsea when he's playing up top. And he's not a striker, let's be real.
Do you think I think he's given enough chances though up front, do you not think?
Yeah, but if someone's not that, his position isn't a striker, he's a cam. And I think we're going to play him where Granit Xhaka used to play. It's like centre mid cam where Partey sits back, Odegaard and Granit Xhaka up here. And that's where Havertz will fit in, right? I feel like he'll be perfect there. But I think it'll be hard for Arteta.
Do you think he's going to be better than Xhaka in that position? Think about it. If you got that position, Xhaka was playing sick for us last season. I don't know if you boys saw it.
Yeah, Granit Xhaka had probably his best season.
That had a lot to do with Zinchenko. I think he went like with that praise for way too long because he was coming into midfield and covering because Granit Xhaka is like a liability.
Zinchenko, that guy, that really emotional guy, who plays left back.
He's a really emotional guy at left back.
Okay, yeah.
Because he was coming in and covering him, but Granit Xhaka didn't have to get back and make those rash tackles that he does.
That's true.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
So I think Zinchenko needs his credit. Someone give him some credit.
Yeah, so you're saying every time we go forward, it's going to be Zinchenko filling in for Havertz, and Havertz just going to run away.
Yeah, but now people are going to come down your left side, their right side, and fuck you up because they've saw that, and it happened at the end of last season, didn't it?
Oh, we're going to have to bleep that out.
I've got to remind him he's new to the show. We've got to keep it PG, yeah?
So I think that's been exposed because end of last season, you were getting done from your left side.
Yeah. So you don't think he's been brought in to help him with the goal scoring and stuff like that?
Nah, you're gonna need an actual centre box to box.
So you're saying we'll still keep Jesus up top and Havertz on the same pitch?
I don't know if Havertz starts.
He's gonna start. He's gonna start instead
We're
of
paying that much.
Yeah,
money, like
you wouldn't pay
65
65.
He's starting.
His best position is where you got Odegaard.
But what I'm saying is Granit Xhaka is where Havertz will play. Exactly the same way.
Yeah, but
exactly the same.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw towards the end of the season, Xhaka was making like so many late runs into the box.
Yeah. He was
and that's what Havertz's best game is, making late runs in the box.
Yeah.
Interception. He can do it all really, but
he's good
we haven't
all-rounder.
seen him actually do it. That's the thing.
No, we've seen him in the Champions League final score a goal.
One goal, like.
Yeah, but that's it's a big game. Think about it.
He's a bit dodgy, and I think Paul Merson said, I don't know, the other day he was like, if the game's not going well, he can't see Havertz performing. You know, like Ozil, like sometimes if we're actually like I don't know, away from home and it's 2-0 down.
Ozil's a different.
I can't see Havertz, but no, we're talking not in the same player, but like the way it happens, like the way the game goes. If we're losing, they sort of show like body language, like they're not really gonna. You know what I mean?
Do you want to talk about
important?
Should we talk about body language, or should we discuss Bruno Fernandes then? His body language is probably the worst in the league.
Yeah, that can happen.
I mean,
but
I'll give it to you.
He proves it though. He's got numbers to back it up.
Yeah,
his body language doesn't go, stop trying. He
so
just has a go.
I don't think your body language is.
No, but I'm just saying, like, body language can affect. Then he's going to be like, we've already lost the game.
But I think Arteta's the type of manager to be able to get the best out of him.
At the same time, you don't want to be like Zinchenko and just like do a team meeting in the middle of the pitch after 20 minutes. But so that's Havertz. It looks like we're going to sign Rice as well. To be honest, anything can happen at this stage.
I think if you get Rice, the combination of Havertz and Rice works a lot better.
Yeah.
Then Partey and Xhaka.
Well,
you don't know, man. They were quite solid for 90% of the season.
In my head, you're keeping Partey, like he's not going. So I think Partey and Rice play, and then you have Havertz and Odegaard up top, and then you got a bench either Martinelli or Saka.
That's the most important thing. We've got a bench now.
Yeah, I think Partey drops down.
To have.
Yeah, even if we keep him, it's a good
rotation player. You know,
and
cup games, stuff like that.
Who, Thomas Partey?
Yeah, Thomas Partey.
And I feel like that's what we lacked last season.
I think we got to start Partey because if you're a team that's coming away,
you got to have
and you see players like Partey and Saliba, you're gonna get shook. But if you see like Rice and like
but Rice is a good
Rob
player.
Holding, I feel like you're gonna be all right. Yeah, we can turn these guys over.
Rob Holding's
Rice can play centre back as well.
Can he?
Yeah, he can.
Played. Yes, but obviously you're not going to play him there.
I wouldn't test him there.
But no, if this Rice deal does go over the line and you do get him and Havertz, I think that's two quality signings, man. And can't lie, man. I'll be a bit shook of Arsenal next season if
You got Julian Timber as well. Apparently.
Yeah, if Timber happens as well.
Is that his name? Julian Timber.
Jurian.
Okay. I've never seen him play, to be honest, but I've heard
I've heard good things. Yeah,
You've only heard good
we
things.
tried to get. No one watches the Dutch football.
Yeah.
I've seen clips and he's a ball playing defender.
YouTube highlights, when they show their best bits.
What, Julian Timber, welcome to Arsenal.
That's good on YouTube highlights.
Yeah, so what did you learn from his videos, Umar? Let's get a little bit of analysis going, man.
A little bit of analysis. I'd say he is very good under pressure on the ball.
Okay, yeah,
and I think
that's
that
good for
would
us.
fit our style of football. That's all I've already seen of it, to be honest.
Is he a centre back?
He's a centre back, right back, and he can
If
play
Martinez is
CDM,
anything to go off,
He's
it's a good sign.
he's a similar stature to Martinez, where his height isn't.
Yeah.
But he plays centre back. But Ajax have
Ten
had
Hag, innit?
yeah,
Both
had
of
two of
them.
them. Biff, yeah.
Do you want to talk about Man United signings? Mason Mount,
Mason
just
Mason
Let's
Mount.
not, man. Let's not.
confirmed.
You know
Well,
what?
I-
I think we paid a little bit too much for him, if I'm
Yeah,
honest.
especially this
for
last year of his contract.
24-year-old, last year of his contract, I think we should have got him for around 40, 50 million, but I think those days are gone, man. 60 million.
How do you think he will fit in your team?
I think he's a good signing. Honestly, young English player. He's got talent. I don't think Chelsea used him very well. He's a
He
bit
gets a lot of
versatile as
stick,
well.
innit?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think he's a
Too
quality
much, I
player.
think.
But I think it's a bit to do with like Foden and Grealish because he's like in the same like year group and shit. So he gets compared to them a lot, and they're just way better.
All right, but
He does do the dog work. Like he works a lot harder.
Every
than
top
them two.
manager's played him, really. That's come along the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's had him.
He's
It's
a-
got to speak for something. Everyone that took charge there, there's been quite a few people all played him.
and there is an issue. Where are you going to play him? Because his position is
He's quite
Bruno.
versatile.
I think he's like a Ericsson, either cover or replacement.
Yeah, 100%.
I think first few weeks
So
he'll
what-
be
What position?
cover and
Cover for Bruno.
Yeah, box to box.
Nah,
I
not
think
Bruno.
will
Bruno
play
starts.
Cam,
Yeah, no,
and
I'm
then
saying
it will
cover-
be the box
but
to box man with
The thing about Bruno
Casemiro sitting.
Fernandes is he can play on like the left side and the right side, centre mid as well. But Mason Mount, I think, definitely is a long-term replacement for like Ericsson, Fred, McTominay. I think all three of them.
Is
on
McTominay
the way
leaving,
out.
innit?
All three, yeah.
You know what? I don't mind McTominay. I think he's a good
He's
player.
good, he's good.
Turns up for Scotland.
Yeah.
Scored a couple goals.
Apparently he's going to Celtic. Is that true?
I don't think he'll go Celtic. I think he's got more to give. I feel like maybe like a mid-table Premier League team could get him, but
Yeah,
I
I've
think
heard
Fred's
West
on the
Ham
way
want him.
out. He's looking to go Fulham, maybe. But I heard Mount can play on the left as well. I think Chelsea played him on the left a little
I
bit.
don't know. I wouldn't want to play him on the left.
Yeah, because you got
Rashford's
Rashford.
playing there.
Rashford has to play left,
Rashford's spot.
and
Yeah.
Rashford cannot
Play
play
on
up
the
top.
left.
But for me, his best position is left.
I think he
Yeah,
can play up
same.
top. Maybe it's one of those things in like the second half, you change things up a little bit, or maybe
Yeah,
like
yeah, okay.
in between the game.
Yeah.
Because I remember Martial and Rashford used to do it. They used to like switch
Switch.
between left
Yeah.
mid and striker all the time, and it could.
I think Martial's got to go.
Yeah, I think he's had too many
Yeah,
chances.
Yeah, his time's up. So who would you offload from United? We got Martial going, Fred going. It sounds like you're getting the whole clear out, man.
Clear out, full on clear out.
Maguire.
Keep
Sorry to
Maguire,
say.
man. Keep Maguire. He brings the good
Nah,
vibes.
nah.
Just for the vibe.
You just had the wrong team. I think if he goes to a team like Tottenham,
Yeah, I
he would
think, yeah,
actually help
I
them.
think
If he
respectfully,
goes somewhere where they sit deep and they defend, he'll do all right.
I think we just got to respectfully
People
part
saying
ways.
he's
with
not
him
a Premier League defender is a bit disrespectful.
Yeah.
But he's not a top 4 defender. Anyone that plays with a high line, he can't do it. He ain't
Do
got the
Spurs not currently play with a back three? I think.
Yes,
Like
they
three
do.
centre
legs.
backs.
And
Yes.
they sit quite
Yeah.
deep.
Well, actually, who's their new manager?
The Celtic guy, Postecoglou.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't actually played a game with them. So, but right, wasn't Mason the sign? He was playing 4 at the back.
I think it could work, man. Maguire at Tottenham.
Only if
I
they
hate
do
to
foul-
talk about Tottenham on the
But it's
podcast.
all right, yeah, Tottenham.
What do we think of Tottenham?
No, don't say that.
Best team in North London.
Oh, okay.
Nah, get out!
Oh, man, can you drag him out, please? No, be serious, drag him out.
Can't be saying that, man.
R2s.
I'll help you.
All right, moving it on, boys. I want to talk about Saudi Arabia and their impact right now in football, man.
Wow.
Well,
They're signing some really good. They're not just signing anyone, man. There's some really good players, man.
it's China 2.0, isn't it? But they're doing
I don't
it
think
right.
it's China 2.0. I
It
think
is
that-
kind of but they're doing it right. Like, well, you could say MLS 2.0.
So how would
No,
you,
I don't think anyone cares about football in China. But if you go to Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
they're football crazy, man.
Yeah, they
fill
are.
out all stadiums,
Premier League is big
just
there.
for player signings, like the unveilings, like
Nah,
stadiums are
they
packed.
watch it, man. They're passionate about it
Yeah,
as well.
their
I think a lot of
stadiums are
people
packed.
like that was in the Qatar World Cup came from Saudi Arabia as well. They probably afford it as well.
And they bang
Tickets were
FIFA
bloody-
non-stop as well, man. I know a few
Yeah.
Saudi guys from where I work, man. And they used to just play FIFA non-stop. So I think there's players they're getting at the moment, like Benzema, Firmino.
Benzema,
Yeah.
Kante.
Kante.
Firmino
He's a-
gone to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I think it's
think
going to
it's
happen,
gonna
man. It's been
happen,
agreed
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
The one I was surprised about actually was Koulibaly.
Yeah, it's only 29.
Yeah.
But apparently there's some
1
sort of
year
Chelsea
Chelsea.
conspiracy
Yeah.
going on, man.
Yeah,
Mendy's
there
gone
is-
as well.
It's FFP,
We're
isn't
not
it, I
jumping
think?
into conspiracies here.
Yeah.
We're keeping it nice
Yeah,
and sweet
we're
on
not
the
talking
Cannon
about
cast, yeah.
Yeah. See, Saudi, I backed you. Don't come get me.
We've got Ruben Neves as well.
Yeah, that's
think
a weird one.
That was a bit of a surprise as well.
Ruben Neves, I don't rate the guy, man. He's obviously a decent player, man, but
I think he had a
Nah,
bit
but
more to
when
give
Arsenal were
out.
linked with him, I was like, please don't come out.
Nah, he was at Wolves.
He
I
just
think
does a
he's
few long
very-
shots and he goes like this.
He's
Go
a
away,
very
man.
good box-to-box player. I think at Wolves he had to sit deep a lot more. If he had the chance to run into the box a lot more, I think he would have scored a lot more goals.
I think
But
he'd
he
be
was
good at a
team
team
where-
like Liverpool, someone like that, someone who's got a good manager who can.
Yeah,
Teach
with
him how to
that,
play
he's
his
got
position,
Fabinho
man.
behind
Speaking of
him, he
Liverpool,
doesn't really.
Liverpool done
Yeah.
alright on the transfer. They got McAllister and they bought that Leipzig centre mid. I'm not gonna pronounce his name.
10 points if you can pronounce his name.
Saboslai.
Oh, is that
I
it?
don't know, it's close.
It's close. It is
Oh,
close.
okay.
It's got a Z in
I'd
it.
give that. I'd give that.
I pronounced all
Something
the
like
letters.
that. But
70,
yeah.
70 mil for him and like 30, 40 for McAllister, and that's beefing up the
The
midfield.
That's a lot of money,
Great.
60 million.
Yeah, but that's
I mean,
too-
I can't lie, I didn't know who he was.
Can they do it in the Premier League, these players? Well, McAllister can,
McAllister
but
can. He's already
a
shown
Leipzig
it.
midfielder, can he do it in the Premier League?
Haaland did.
He's highly rated.
True,
Yeah, but this is Erling Haaland we're talking about.
He's a
Yeah,
different
but
kettle of fish.
It's different.
You never
And he's
know.
at Man City. Obviously, they're just going to
Yeah.
play their football. He's got nothing to
know.
worry about behind him.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just needs to stay in the box and just whack him in.
But he's got
He's doing it.
Klopp. He's not at a crap team.
True.
He's actually
If he was
probably
at Arsenal, I'd be a bit
He's,
worried.
oh, easy there, buddy.
he's probably got
He's-
he's probably got the best manager to help him succeed. Klopp.
yes, I
Yeah,
agree.
Klopp's
you
got-
can't deny he's a
Yeah,
top
yeah,
manager, man.
And
I mean, you can't put pressure on these players in the first season. Like,
Yeah.
you
But
but
can't-
there's always
can't
pressure.
really.
There's always pressure when you
Like,
pay
even
him that much
Anthony,
money.
I think this season I would put a lot more. Last season I let him off with a lot.
Yeah.
Let him off? What do you mean let him off? He come in with a big money, done a few spins.
No, but I-
Shocking,
I
man.
personally didn't really blame him for anything. I was like, all right.
You're not gonna
have
blame him
fun.
for doing this.
Yeah,
What was he doing?
you do
I
a
think
little
because he
bit.
scored in his debut against Arsenal.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys-
a bit of flair.
Nah, you have a go at him then, but then we had a lot of players like Ronaldo came and did that shit first season. And
Wait,
Nani
which
did that.
Ronaldo?
Nah, yeah.
When he came back?
when he
no,
came
first
back.
time.
Okay,
Nah.
when he first came
And
out.
he's
When he
right,
first
yeah.
arrived.
But
Nani
how,
did the
how old
same.
is Anthony though? Isn't he a bit older?
No,
Like 21,
21,
I think. Yeah.
21, okay.
So he's still
He just
young.
looks old. He looks like
Yeah.
got wrinkles, tattoos, and all that.
Yeah, so-
9 golden sort. He looks like.
Nah, I think he's going to be a
Brazilians,
good
innit? He had
player.
kids when he was 9. So-
Let him off. It's his first season, you know.
Yeah,
We'll see.
but-
Why
we'll
doesn't
see
that
him
happen
next
with
season.
everyone though? Let him off. It's his first season. United fans,
You
as
gotta
soon as somebody
adapt.
plays
Nah,
crap,
Premier League.
It
let
depends
him
who
off
it
his
is.
first
If he
season. Next
comes-
season, oh, it's his second season. Trust me, third season
Nah,
he's
when
gonna
they,
bang.
Nah.
when they come from like Premier League teams, they have a high expectation. Like McAllister,
Wait.
he doesn't get that same excuse because he's used to playing in the Premier League.
But
No, but it's a
Martial
different
is
team. It's a
Martial is
different-
used to it now. Why isn't Martial performing, man?
Martial, I've been saying it for the last 2 years. Let him go. He's like, I've made it. Play for Man United. I've made it. He doesn't try. Like
He's
he's
been
got the
injured a lot
talent.
as
No
well.
one doubts Martial's talent. It's just his work rate. He just doesn't care. He's like, I've made it. I'm a Man United player. That's it. He's done. Fuck, send him.
Send him back home.
Send him home. Yeah. Send him to Leon. Wherever. Whoever will take him. Take him.
Okay, so I think he will go. But I'm just saying, like, obviously, you treat players differently. I think because Anthony does a few more skills, you lot obviously.
When you say you lot, you definitely mean United fan. 'Cause United
Fans
No,
treat.
but
I'm
you
not-
know,
you-
Anthony, when
you
he
have
messes
to-
up,
Yeah.
But it is.
He messes up, he gets frustrated when he messes up.
Did he
And
not
He
s-
tries hard to get the ball back. So there's good things that he does that you see.
There's clearly a
Yeah.
good thing. I mean, if Ten
Yeah.
Hag wants to start him like every game, there's obviously something good
Yeah.
about him. It doesn't always have to be assists and goals, to be honest.
Like Jadon Sancho, you can kind of start having a go at now.
Yes.
I feel bad for him.
He's
I'll be
been-
honest.
Yeah.
He was-
Yeah.
I
I mean,
think
I'll
He
still
had
get-
some
I've got
problems,
time
didn't he?
for-
I think he,
early on in the
but
season.
no one knows what it was, do they?
Yeah,
It
maybe
must have been personal problems.
Yeah,
I
it
think,
must
but-
have been.
Yeah, I rate him quite highly. I'd give him
Nah,
another
you gotta-
season.
you
I
have
wouldn't
to
sell
rate
him this
We
season.
need that
keep him, keep
Bundesliga.
him.
We need that
I think we
Dortmund
keep him this
Sancho.
season.
We need that Dortmund
Yeah.
Sancho.
I want to
United.
see. I can't like, even though it's United.
But then
I
that
want him to.
Dortmund
I want him to
Sancho had
succeed.
Haaland.
He's a sick
You
player.
know what? He's still young. Give him a. You're just gonna say, oh, second season, third
No,
season.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, it's the same thing, man.
But you know what? They do deserve a chance. I mean, they're good players.
You know, Reece Nelson was touted to be better than Sancho at the youth teams and that.
Or at England youth level, yeah.
But what
No,
about
but
last
Arsenal
season?
has
He
a
had
history
more-
of
Youth means
developing
nothing, by
players.
the way. Like Ryan Brewster, I don't even know what he's doing. these
Nah,
days.
but look. What I'm saying is Reece Nelson done right since
He did, yeah.
he had
he's good.
had minimum
He had a few
minimum
good
game
games.
time and he did bits. I'll be honest. So
But you look at like Loftus-Cheek and
he's gone
Hudson
to
Odoi.
where's he gone? Roma.
Hudson Odoi.
He's
They,
Yeah.
they were like supposed to be like next big things. Like Where are they? What are
They
they doing?
still can be. I think they've joined new teams now.
Have they
Still-
both left?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Hudson
think-
Odoi isn't
he's
I
on.
don't know what's
returning,
going
isn't he?
at Chelsea.
Oh yeah, it might be loan, but he was at Bayer Leverkusen.
But
Yeah.
Loftus-Cheek is going to AC Milan. I think he's going to
Yeah.
be sick there, man.
Okay.
Hopefully,
AC
man.
Milan. Oh, I think he went Roma.
Nah, AC Milan, man. So that should be good. Moving it on now. We've discussed about transfers. I want to go to Cesc Fabregas retiring this week. He's a club legend in my eyes. I think he put in some shifts,
Chelsea.
even when all the top players left. like
Chelsea
Thierry
club
Henry.
legend.
Yeah, you can say that as well. We can be both club legends. I don't see why not, man.
Does that hurt you though?
That does
Well,
hurt.
Chelsea, nah, it was.
That he won 2 Premier Leagues with Chelsea.
Yeah,
Would
at
you
that
say he
time-
was more successful at Chelsea than he was at Arsenal?
Yes, 100%. But
That's not even a debate.
I would say it was our fault because he called up Arsene Wenger and he said, like, I think whatever
We
was
had a-
happening, we
we
had a
had-
chance to re-sign him.
Yeah.
And Arsene Wenger got rejected because he already had like Ozil, Ramsey, I think Cazorla at the time. And then that's why he signed for Chelsea.
You
man.
just said Ramsey and Fabregas in the same.
No, but
What do you mean?
You just compared. You
No,
said
but we had
No, I didn't say that. That's what Wenger
No,
said.
no, no,
I didn't say that, bro.
Yeah, Ramsey.
Nah,
Was
he
that
means
Wenger,
that.
yeah?
He means that.
Yeah.
He means that we had 3 different players in that same position, and you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah,
get
so
what you meant.
You can't
Yeah.
buy
That's
another
why
player, no.
Arsene Wenger, like, I think it was a mistake, man.
When did
Because-
Fabregas leave?
2009,
I can't remember.
10.
You know what I
2011.
remember actually? I think it was the World Cup final, and he was obviously playing.
Striker.
And when they were celebrating after the game, I think one of the Spain players put a Barcelona shirt on him, and he was still an Arsenal player at the time. There was no move, nothing. There was just rumours, but that must have hurt in it as Arsenal fans.
Yeah, it did
seeing
hurt. At that
No,
time,
but you know what? He actually loved the club. I remember when
Yeah.
he took a penalty against Barcelona with a broken leg, banged it in, and then went off.
Broken leg? Are you sure?
He had a fractured leg, and he took a penalty. And
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I think, yeah, it was a mistake. I think even if we had just like re-signed him and just left him to sit on the bench if he wanted to,
Yeah.
that would have been better for us rather than Chelsea because he was had such an impact at Chelsea, man.
Yeah.
Him and
he
Diego
was
Costa
great.
Yeah,
are
yeah,
so
yeah.
annoying, man.
Yeah.
Those games sitting and watching Fabregas play against us.
Yeah.
man.
And he was like the first
he
big
destroyed
Spanish player, I think, to play in the Premier League, right? Especially like as a midfielder,
yeah,
Fabregas.
yeah.
In that time, like, that was before like the David Silvas. and-
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
he's low key underrated, man. Nobody really talks about him like
yeah.
in terms
Yeah.
of Premier League top players. They always miss him out for some reason.
Yeah,
'cause
you're
he's
right.
not-
No one actually mentions his name.
He's not really. If you make an all-time team, you're not going to put Fabregas.
Yeah, but would you not put him up in as in? Would you not
Oh,
talk
but
about
he
him?
was quality, but he's not there.
Because he done it for 2 teams as well, man.
Yeah.
I think even
I
if he
put
was,
him up there, but I wouldn't put him in like.
No, you
an
can't put him in the top
all-time
10
No,
or
but
something.
then-
Yeah, but he's definitely a.
but you could have
been a
he could have
great
played
player,
for any
100%.
team in the Premier League at that
Oh
point.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
could have.
So in that time period specifically, you should get more praise, man. But
No, but then Mata doesn't get mentioned. Like, he didn't do as
Chelsea
well as,
Mata, yeah.
Chelsea Mata. Yeah.
I mean, look,
He was
United
alright
matter
for
was
United.
pretty good as well, man.
No,
Yeah, he was
wa-
alright.
He scored some
wasn't Chelsea
important
Mata.
goals, you know that for
He
us.
wasn't
He
Chelsea
did.
Mata, though.
FA Cup final. He scored the winner against City in the earlier round. I think it was in the 3rd round in the same season.
remember his goal against Liverpool, the acrobatic
Yeah,
finish?
that one.
Oh, that was good.
I think he
what
scored
a
2
goal.
that game as well.
Yeah,
man.
he
Good
did.
points.
He did.
So,
That,
Mata
Gerrard
did
got
alright.
sent off, I think. In
I think Mata wasn't a complete flop.
When he was subbed on, is that the one?
he got sent off after like
Coming on.
a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
I think it was
Oh
like
yeah,
30
that was
seconds.
funny, man.
Got 2 yellows, and I was like, what?
Yeah, so I'm glad it happened to a player like Gerrard. Hate Gerrard, man.
Really?
And Gerrard, he's off to Saudi Arabia
Yeah,
to
yeah,
manage.
That's another one, yeah.
What do you
Why'd
guys
you hate
think?
Gerrard?
What do you guys think about that?
He's not even gone to one.
Did
I
you
think
see his-
Well, first of all, why do you hate him?
Oh, why do I hate him? My in-laws are all Liverpool.
Oh,
Man,
You're
headaches.
so
They treat
personal,
Gerrard
man.
like he's Zidane, Messi, Ronaldo. It's like,
Yeah, he's not that caliber.
so that's why I hate him. I think before I didn't mind him too much, but I just see Gerrard here,
But-
Gerrard all like 24 hours a day. That's
He
my
does
night.
go Scholesy,
Yeah.
Gerrard, then Lampard, though.
No, it doesn't. It goes
It
Lampard,
goes- No, it doesn't.
You're just
Lampard's
trying to-
third.
Lampard, and then Scholes and Gerrard. Same.
Lampard's
Nah.
Lampard's third.
He's just
bro.
trying to trigger us.
Lampard.
Everyone knows
we can
Scholesy
save
was
that
the
for
best.
another episode.
Mate,
What did? Okay. Let's put the test.
Scholesy had
Yeah.
a disability, and he's still as good as he was.
What do you mean disability?
He's ginger, ain't he? He's a ginger.
Oh,
I definitely can say that, bro.
See how we got
you can.
in-depth analysis here on the Cast.
yeah. I think we might have to edit
So,
that
yeah,
one out.
but-
The hard take.
Yeah, from what Ati said. I think.
You can't be.
He has to be up there. Come on,
Okay, I'll give
Scholes
you
is the
that.
greatest
Yeah,
English
Scholesy.
midfielder.
Gerrard, Lampard.
100%. Pep Guardiola wanted him to play for Barcelona.
Who Scholes?
Scholes, yeah. Do you know a story? Should I tell you a story about Paul Scholes?
Go on then. Let's hear it.
Go on,
So-
let's hear it. He knows all the stories.
Do you know Frank Rijkaard once, when Messi, Iniesta, Xavi were at La Masia as kids,
Yeah.
Barcelona Academy, one day he said, we're not going to train today. We're going to just watch videos of Paul Scholes.
Is this a true story? Because it sounds fake.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
This was revealed to Ismail in his dream.
Hey, where's your source, bro?
Apparently, Andrews Iniesta said it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just verify it,
You
boys.
can verify it. Type in Scholes story La Masia.
Oh, story.
In the meantime, I have a quick question.
Oh, wait, I've got it already.
What Tottenham player?
Hang on.
2010.
No. The source is, it's true. ismailmalik.org/Scholes. No, I can't. I can see it on. I can see it on one Facebook page, but I don't know if it's true.
The thing about
It
Scholes,
was on Issy's Facebook page.
Maybe I read it dodgy, but I don't know. I
don't think
I
it's
definitely
true.
watched a video where Pep Guardiola was asked, like, if you could take one player out of them. This was before the 2011 final at Wembley.
a lot of football players themselves pick Scholes over
Yeah,
anyone else. To be
they
fair,
do.
But
And shall I tell you who else picked Scholes?
Go on.
Your greatest ever player.
Henry,
Thierry
Henry.
Henry.
Yeah.
Well, he said the hardest player he ever, or like defender he went up against was Ledley King
Really?
of Tottenham.
Really?
Show me where he said
Ledley
that. There's
King
no way he
was-
said
He
that.
said
Very
that. He
good.
said that, bro.
He
Well,
definitely
for someone
said.
who never trained and only played games,
Yeah, that's
Ledley
true.
King was very good.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. I apologize, but it's true, man. If
But
Thierry
Henry-
Henry's saying it, the club legend, then
You know what he actually
Stop it.
said? He said, when we played Man United, we had to find a way to stop him.
Paul Scholes.
Yeah, and Carragher sort of laughed, and Gary Neville was like, "Oh, we can end the show now. That's perfect." You know.
Ends the debate, man. But now,
End of the
for
debate.
me, Arsenal fan, you guys are obviously biased for Scholes, isn't it? But for me, being a neutral, even in London, I would say Lampard, man. That guy you can
I
just
mean, he scored goals.
just watching,
Sorry,
just
bro.
watching it. Forget like
But
the
Lampard
goals and
never
assists.
did.
Forget all of that.
Lampard never did what
I
Gerrard
can't.
and Scholes did. in
Yeah,
the
he wasn't at that
dictating
level.
play.
He did
Like,
the only good thing
Lampard
about
did
Lampard.
everything, man.
No.
It's because he
Not
scored goals.
really.
People were saying, "Oh, that's his main thing," but now he did it all, man.
No.
He did,
No,
but
I can't.
Nah, he
agree
was
to
very
that.
Paul
versatile.
McLeaney behind him.
Nah, that, you got to say. Frank
Nah,
Lampard's
I
one
can't.
of the
No, I
best.
can't. I can't agree to that.
He's not the
So wait,
best,
who do you
but
think?
he's there.
You didn't say
Mine's Gerrard first.
Gerrard.
Yeah,
Really?
bro. Honestly, yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's hard to.
It's just an
think, man.
opinion,
I
bro.
think that's
Yeah.
your United.
No, I'm.
What's yours?
What I was gonna say about
Scholes,
Scholes,
Gerrard,
Gerrard,
Lampard.
Lampard.
But what I was gonna say about
I'm not
Scholes.
surprised you guys put Gerrard second, man.
No, I'll put him.
They're
last.
pretending they're not-
Mine is
Oh, okay.
Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard.
You put
Okay, that
Lampard.
makes sense from United fan.
Yeah,
Nah.
I hate Liverpool.
No, but you can't say that. You have to talk
Nah,
about the player.
Just what,
Yeah,
That's
I,
not me
I
saying-
still
that's
think
not- okay.
Lampard was a better player than Gerrard.
what Gerrard did
Nah,
against AC
I have to
Milan in
disagree.
07.
Shall I tell you why?
07, 08. No, it was 07.
Where's
we
Gerrard's
win 08.
Premier League?
Nah, you can't. Or about okay.
Where is
wait,
his
one
prem?
sec, one sec. If you're gonna say that, you can't say you're gonna call Harry.
Where's
Kane shit.
Ronaldo's World Cup?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm just saying it to you because
Yeah, but-
obviously he's
but you
probably
can
your
say
favorite
that-
player.
But you can say where's Kane's title? Where's his?
Well, Kane's still got time. If he comes to Man United, he could win a title.
Yeah, but are you gonna call him? Are you gonna call him shit? Let's say-
I'm not going to call him.
He thinks we're going to win the title next year.
Let's say
We
he,
could if we have Kane. Why not?
yeah, if in my opinion,
Why
if you-
not?
If you
With
buy
Bruno.
Kane,
I think
if you
we
buy
need at least
Kane,
5 players.
nah, Kane,
no,
Kane
no.
will sort you out. I'll be honest.
Look, we got Casemiro, Bruno. We got Martinez and Varane at the back. De Gea, oh brother,
You need to
David
buy
De
a
Gea
keeper.
situation.
You need to
a
buy a
goalkeeper.
keeper, yeah.
Have you seen what's happening with David De Gea situation?
That's actually
You guys want Onana, isn't it?
Yeah.
So apparently they offered De Gea a contract with reduced wages, and then they took it back. They retracted the offer after he
scatty.
signed it.
That's scatty.
But they said to him, "Stick around, because if you don't get a keeper, we're gonna have to keep you."
Oh man, that is peak.
Basically,
After
Yeah,
all
I
he's
don't
done
think
for you,
it's
lot, he's
right.
played through the
Yeah.
worst years.
you
At
know
Man
what? I
United,
shouldn't
man.
even laugh
He
because
was your player of the season though. How many times?
so many times,
But
Really?
like 2 or 3 seasons.
He
in
won
a
the
row.
At
Golden
least more
Glove
than- I think
this-
more
this
than that.
season.
He's won it twice.
Did he?
Yeah, he had the most clean sheets.
You know, one
What,
game.
last season, down
This
to
is,
here?
yeah, this
Yeah,
is
he
the
won the
last
Golden
season.
Glove.
Yeah,
He won the
yeah,
Golden
he did. He
Glove.
did.
So you guys did all right in defense. What's going on? I don't remember
Well,
these games.
we've done
Yeah,
all right while we
it's-
had
it's-
Varane and
yeah.
Martinez.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's it. As soon as they
And
got
then as soon
injured,
as they were gone,
that's
that was
true.
Yeah,
It was done.
So you guys got no depth really either,
Yeah.
innit? Similar
Nah.
to us, man.
like we had Lindelof and
Then we
Maguire.
should
but
hijack that
Well, it's
deal
not
for
sim-
Julian Timber.
It's not similar anymore.
Come man,
It's not similar anymore. I
Huh?
think we've got depth. We've got bare depth.
death.
Depth.
You still don't have a right back. I know
Nah, we've got Tomiyasu. Ben White can play there now.
Tomiyasu is a liability.
He's just
Oh, you
injury
made
prone.
one mistake against Man City, man.
No, no, how can you call him a liability?
It's not just Man City.
It is only Man City. Show me where you. There's nowhere else.
I
bro.
can't remember who it was.
You made a
against. I don't
claim, now
watch
back
it.
No.
Yeah.
Honestly, Tomiyasu, ever since he's come in, he's been sick.
I think it was
The only
Southampton.
issues is a Man City game, and he's got injuries.
Yeah, he was
now.
injured quite a lot last
Yeah,
season.
So
Wait, you lot got knocked out all the cups, yeah? Who was your right back in all those cup games?
Ben White,
It was
maybe.
Ben White.
Tomiyasu.
No,
It was Tomiyasu, mate. It was
Tomiyasu
Tomiyasu.
did play quite a bit, I think.
Nah, he was injured most of the
he
season.
didn't play
Who was
much.
your right back
He didn't play
against,
much. It's Ben
Sporting
White.
Lisbon?
It's Ben White most of them.
Yeah, I think it was Ben White most
Yeah,
of them.
probably.
But
I don't watch your games.
that's why we've got Artie on the show, just to make things up.
Trigger.
Trigger,
Nah, but
yeah.
he's a liability. He can't do simple things correctly.
No, hey, I can't have this. I can't have him talk like this.
No, he's good going forward, but you can't defend.
What? No, bro, I can't have this, bro. You can't say stuff.
You got
like
it the
that,
wrong
bro.
way around, man.
There's no
He's
way.
not that
He
great
can't
going
defend.
forward, but he's good, very good, solid in defence, man.
He
No.
can't do anything.
I think he's like Wan-Bissaka. Like,
No,
he just
no,
said-
I'm not having that. No, I'm not having that either. I mean,
Wait,
you've seen
why?
his
I've only
assist for
seen him play
Martinelli,
like
bro.
once or twice, but
Who,
he's always
Tomiyasu?
made
Yeah.
silly mistakes.
Nah, I've
Bro,
not seen it.
bro, forward
Nah,
and
then you
defense.
can't- you
He's
can't-
solid, bro. I'm not gonna have
Okay.
him.
Tomiyasu, if he was solid, why was he not starting ahead
Injuries,
of a
bro.
centre back?
Injuries.
Ahead of a centre, he was fit like most
Ahead of a
last season.
centre back. You want him to play
bro,
centre back?
No,
wait,
Ben
wait,
White
he
is a
just-
centre-back.
He just said, wait.
Tomiyasu is a right
He's
back.
injured, bro.
He was fit for most of last season.
Hey,
He was at least at the end of season.
Okay,
he was
okay.
fit.
he's
was
not
on
been
your
back.
bench.
He's not been back.
He was on your bench for most of games at the end.
Bro,
of
he's
last
been
season.
injured. I don't know what you're on about.
I want to ask a question,
Okay,
boys.
let's
No, leave that. I want to ask about Unai Emery going to Aston Villa. He's obviously smashed it there.
He's bought that centre back
He's
from
made some good.
Villarreal.
He's made some good signings. Do you think he should have been given more time at Arsenal?
Who?
Unai Emery, because
How
he's
long-
killing it at Aston
How
Villa.
long did he have? Because I don't feel like he had that long.
He doesn't play a very attractive brand of football, though, does he? It's a bit boring.
Emery.
I think
He
he
does.
I think he
he
does.
does.
I think
man.
he does.
Nah, he
Definitely.
plays that everybody sit in front, like Villarreal.
Nah.
That was with Villarreal. That was different.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Champions
Yeah.
League
It's
games against
different.
top teams. Like,
Yeah. Well, you
he
have
had
to
to do
I don't
that
really-
with the
yeah.
quality.
Yeah.
I
you
only
have
really
to.
watch United games, so
But you know when Emery was at PSG, that's where he really made a name for himself, really, didn't he?
Yeah,
I don't think he made it before when he made Europa League wins. He had
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
or 3
with
of them.
Sevilla.
Sevilla.
Oh yeah, he was with Sevilla, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
And now he did it to Villarreal before he came to Aston Villa.
Yeah, so with all these teams going in, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Tottenham might, I don't know, they could do something. Chelsea will be back, Liverpool will be back.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good signings across the
It's
teams,
going to be
man. But
very tight at the top of the table, tighter than Umer's work shirt today. I think that button almost popped off. It was literally very close. But do you think Arsenal will struggle next season because of
Nah.
this?
no.
I think you've made very good signings. I thought you guys, like, with Stan Kroenke's history, he doesn't really invest in the team. That's why we've had discussion in private where I've said Arsenal are going to flop next season because they're not going to have the money. But you guys are spending money and you're making good signings, especially if you get Rice and then you get Timber. I think you guys.
I think it low-key comes down to if we can keep everyone
I
fit,
I
man.
don't think anyone's getting close to City.
Yeah, it's true.
Who have City bought at the moment? They've gonna
No,
buy
I don't
that
think they need to
They're gonna
buy-
buy
don't
that
need to
centre.
buy
They're
anyone.
gonna buy that centre back, left back from
Oh, God.
Leipzig.
Yeah, Gvardiol.
Guardiola, yeah,
Yeah.
apparently the terms are agreed.
Is there anyone?
Gundogan's gone. Gundogan's gone.
They're going to need a
Gundogan,
left back.
yeah.
I
They're
think
gonna need a
they'll
centre
take,
mid.
Kieran
Wait, are they
Tierney
buying a
off you
centre
guys.
mid?
They got Kovacic.
Kovacic, yeah, they
Signed Kovacic.
Yeah. And he's a 6 sign. I'll be honest, he's a 6 sign.
Yeah,
He's
for-
good. It's a replacement for
For
Gundogan,
a bench
isn't it?
player, yeah.
Nah, he can
rotation
start.
player.
I think he
But
starts.
honestly,
What,
you
ahead
know
of
who?
Rodri? You
He's
mad?
not. They're not playing the same position. He'd
Yes,
be
they
in front.
do.
He'd be in front.
Defensive midfielder,
He's more of a centre mid.
Who's that?
Kovacic.
Yeah, he's just box to box. really.
Yeah,
He's
box to
centre
box midfielder.
mid or defensively. But I don't know.
He's
Pep
more-
Guardiola
he's more
can play him
defensive.
anywhere, man. You never
Yeah,
know with
true.
him.
That is
I don't
That's the
see
thing.
him.
You create a position for him.
Especially if he keeps Bernardo Silva, I don't see him.
Apparently,
Right.
he's linked with Saudi as well and
Yeah.
PSG or something like that. So you never know. With Man City, something might happen. Haaland might get injured. De Bruyne might get injured all season.
Yeah. no.
Julian
That's what we got to
Alvarez-
hope for, man.
Julian
to have a
Alvarez,
chance.
I would take him in our team.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, 100%.
He's quality.
100%.
And he sits, just warms the bench.
Starts a few games here and there, but
He's still young though, isn't he?
But also we got Champions League football. Like everyone's playing Champions League. Like even Newcastle, Man United, Arsenal. Are they going to be able to balance it?
I think Newcastle.
You can't play a weak side in the Champions
that's
League.
that's where the depth will come in of your team. So you have this
100%.
is why I think Arsenal have done really well in the transfer market, and
Yeah.
we've done it really early.
And we're still going.
This is
now.
why
We
he
haven't.
bottled it last
We've
year.
only got one confirmed
Yeah.
though, man.
Well, honestly, yeah.
Honestly, because there was not enough depth in the squad.
Yeah.
You know, when you get to that latter part of the season, fatigue plays a part. Players get injured. You know, and the players still play while they're injured as well.
Yeah, we had
No.
Saka playing for a bit while he was injured,
So
and he
can't
was
imagine what they go through.
I think
So,
that's more of an English player thing.
What?
Playing while they're injured.
nah.
Not many of them, but the ones that actually love the club.
De Bruyne has done it last season as well, and he got injured
in the final.
in the
didn't he?
final
Yeah.
but he was injured for like the last few weeks. But when they take injections and stuff, innit, they have to keep.
They
playing.
got to power through it.
Yeah.
You know.
But sometimes it gets too much for them.
Yeah.
But I personally think that if Saliba does get injured at some point in the season, then we've got no backup centre back.
Ben White can fill as long as we have Tomiyasu fit. and
Would
then-
you trust Gabriel and Ben White in the Champions League?
Yeah.
Together?
Their chemistry before.
I wouldn't trust them, man.
Do you not think their
They're
chemistry
good,
before?
but I wouldn't trust them in Champions League
Okay.
football, man.
How far do you think you're going to get in the Champions League
Who's
next
that?
year?
How far? I think, if I'm honest, I think quarters.
Quarterfinals?
But do you
Yeah.
think you guys are going to
Nice.
sell Kieran
Okay.
Tierney?
No, I don't want him to go. I don't want him to go.
Arteta already
he's
said he
too
likes
good.
him
I
too
think
much.
he's too good to sit on the bench, and he could go and either start at Newcastle, and he'll start at Man City.
Yeah, but he might be a left centre back. He did that against Chelsea and Man City in the FA Cup like 2 years ago when we won it. And he was
Yeah, he
solid.
plays
then.
left centre back for Scotland, doesn't he? 'Cause they played 3 at the
Back
back.
of three,
with,
yeah,
Robertson.
So he could. You never know. Arteta might switch up the formation this year, man.
I can't have him playing left centre back. I'll be honest. I
We'll
don't
see.
want that.
Let's jump into kit ratings because I've seen some of the. I think the away kit for Arsenal looks shocking.
I haven't actually.
I wanna get it up, man.
Let's
Give
have
me
a
2
look.
ticks. Will I get Wi-Fi?
Just
Yeah.
don't go
Happy
for
days.
just don't go for your history, please.
Yeah, don't type in P.
So away kit. So apparently,
That's not it, is it?
apparently it is, man.
No way.
This is the away kit right there. It looks like, you remember when we used to play Footy Brigade and bloody the stinky bibs? There's green bibs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I mean, who designed this, man? Like, really?
Yeah, you're not winning
Going
any
from
games
that
in
to
that
this is mad.
Yeah.
This
Is
is
it?
such a sick kit.
That's,
kit. It's the same colours as the United one last year. You know when we got battered at Brentford 4-0?
Oh, yeah.
I looked at that green kit, I was like, it's the kit, man. That bright green.
We're going to be doing Champions
like
League
it.
football in this kit. That's crazy. And then we got the away kit as not the away kit, the third kit. Apparently, it's going to be dark green and blue. So this looks a bit better. I can.
See, that's nice. I like that.
It looks like a rip-off of a Real Madrid shirt from a few years ago.
Yeah, but Adidas, they design the kits all the same.
Yeah.
Do you notice that?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
And Nike.
but this one, like the color choice as well.
It's not bad. I think I
It's-
can vibe with it.
Old school vibes, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It looks a
okay.
bit retro.
I'm happy with this one. I think this one's all right. But the away kit is dreadful, man.
I like the AFC on the collar.
Yeah, that's a nice little touch, man. If
Good
it is
little
this
touch.
one, this is just rumors that this is gonna be it. So it's not being
They
confirmed.
usually
yet.
are, though, aren't they?
They usually are. Yeah.
You got the cannon for the cannon cast.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, I don't think it works
I
that way.
forget
but
that.
It might be for the Arsenal, mate.
We can do our own shirts, man. We'll do our own. Should we design our own kit?
You would design-
Good.
go
Merch
fantasy-
coming soon.
Fantasy football.
We'll do that on the next episode, guys. We'll do a kit design, man. What we should be on our home kit, away kit, man. So let's have a look at the United kit.
It's on there with all three, look.
Yeah, apparently this is the league kits for. What is that? Looks like Liverpool. This
Okay,
one looks
that
like
one,
Liverpool.
that one's not actually the one that's been released, I think.
Which one? This one, the middle one.
Because it has like roses, like the Lancashire rose.
But I think roughly
Similar
these are the
United.
colours, man. And they look ugly. You guys are going to be wearing this. You
I
guys
like
look
the
like
white
1 out of
kit.
10s walking down the road.
I like the white
kit
kit.
looks like Liverpool's kit.
It looks disgusting. Let me get that off
It
the
does,
screen.
innit?
You know, now you said that.
It does a little bit.
It
I've
does.
changed my mind, guys.
It does look like Liverpool.
I'm hoping this is only rumours though, isn't it? It's not officially.
Hopefully they
announced.
change it.
So while we got these two scumbags opposite us, it's only right we do a combined 11, Arsenal, Man United.
You're right. There are two scumbags across us.
I was talking about you guys. It only fits the
Be nice,
hero.
be nice.
Let's see if RT comes up. No, he doesn't. Let's try. Who's
Ansu Fati.
Aren't farty, yeah.
who? Okay, this is a combined 11 with Arsenal and Man United.
Yep.
In goal, Ramsdale or De Gea?
It's got to be De Gea,
No
bro.
brainer.
Nah.
Has
for me.
to be De
Nah.
Gea.
Wait,
What? Mate, he won the Golden Glove last
Done
season.
too many
Doesn't
mistakes.
Make
that
too
doesn't
many
mean but that
mistakes.
doesn't mean he was good. I think that's
What? The most clean sheets in the Premier League doesn't mean he was good.
Yeah, I can explain. I think that's more relying on your defense. I think your defense.
I think he made some big saves. I think,
did.
you know, the mistakes he made kind of overshadowed his top performances.
Same with Aaron Ramsdale.
But I feel like
he made a couple of horrible mistakes. as
minor.
well.
It's compared to De Gea. I think.
De Gea
but
is a save.
Ramsdale
It's a
made
mistake.
so many good saves. I think.
It's a
If we're
mistake
building
nonetheless.
If we're building a team for this season out, those two teams.
Ramsdale.
No,
That's 3-1. That's 3-1.
No,
No,
one.
you're United. You're meant to be backing me.
We've let the hair go.
No, he's got to be honest.
We've
though.
let
You
the
have to be
hair go.
honest.
so
Not
you
yet,
can't.
not yet. It's not done yet. But you know what? I'll give you Ramsdale then. I'll
We got Aaron
sacrifice De
Ramsdale.
Gea.
Are we happy with the 4-3-3, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left back
Yeah.
is going to be
Luke Shaw.
sure. I think.
Short over Zinchenko? Yep,
Yeah,
I'll give you
I
that
think so.
all day
100%.
long.
I'll have to agree here.
100%.
Even though Zinchenko's good, yeah, but
Yeah, he's good.
his
but
emotions just annoy me too much. So I think mine's an emotional decision on that part as well.
I think Martinez and Varane.
Martinez and Saliba, not Varane.
So
Nah.
Saliba has to get.
Saliba's
in there.
automatic.
I don't. You can't fight Saliba.
Yeah,
Even though he was
I'll
injured?
give you Saliba because it cost you the
Before
title.
he was injured, he was our best player.
How long was he
Every-
injured for? Like a good last quarter of the season,
2-3
wasn't he?
months.
And
Yeah.
I'll give you guys the
Martinez.
I'll give you guys the next one. Is it Varane or Martinez?
Martinez.
I'll say Martinez.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Martinez.
Why Martinez over Varane though?
Purely because I think he came in, he had a lot of doubters. You know, Carragher was slating him and that saying he was too short for the
innit?
Premier League.
He did
And I think
apologise
after
for that.
I think there was that one video, I think it was against
Better on the ball.
you know, against Liverpool where he won 2-1 at Old Trafford.
Mm.
I think he like nudges Salah and he's just like, you know, he's got aggression.
Yeah.
Wait, Martinez against
Tenacity.
Salah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, he got him back
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
second
yeah.
game. He got him back in the second game, but yeah, we're not talking
So,
about that. game.
Arthur, why do you think Martinez over
He's just
Varane?
better
Man?
on the ball, mate.
Simply put, man.
I think he's a better player as well. I don't rate.
I think Varane is world class, yeah. And I love him
No,
in
he's
this
lost the
team.
world class ability since Real Madrid. I think.
Nah,
For me,
I
yeah.
think he's
He's
still
a
a
World
top
Cup
player,
winner.
man. Like you said, the defense made up for like De Gea's,
Yeah.
you know. But for most of the season, it was Varane and Martinez.
Right back is a bit. Of an
That's
iffy
a bit
one.
of a difficult.
No, I
But
think it's
I'd
got to
go
be
with
Ben
the
White.
best defender.
Nah.
No, I'd go for the best defender out.
I'll go for the best
right back
person that
options
played
is
in that
Wan-Bissaka.
position. Was
Wan-Bissaka. over
Wan-Bissaka's
Ben
better
White.
defensively, but he didn't even.
He's better than
He played a
anyone.
lot.
Are we
this
going-
Not
season.
a single
Did he?
option.
He played a
available.
lot.
Who's your other
season.
right back?
He played very
Dallo.
well.
Dallo.
Dallo, but Dallo got injured.
But Dallo had a good season though.
Did
Dallo
Dallo-
had-
He had a decent season. Yeah.
Dallo, he
But
got injured, but
nobody defends like Wan-Bissaka.
I agree.
yeah, I agree with that.
One-on-one defending. No one's gonna beat him.
Yeah.
But I genuinely believe he had a better season
wins.
than
No,
Ben White. He
no, no,
almost
Ben-
revived
Who's
his
you going
career.
with? Ben White, yeah.
Ben White has to be in there because he was playing the whole season and he played amazing. He didn't make a mistake.
So did Wan-Bissaka.
He did make a mistake against Brighton.
I don't recall.
Well, he was getting
He did
teared
it,
by
yeah.
Mitoma. But
All right, but
overall, Ben White's been solid.
I think-
He's been
I
So
solid.
is Wan-Bissaka.
no, but
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka is solid,
I'm
mate,
saying
this
Wan-Bissaka is better at
He's
defensively.
revived his career this season.
No, but he
This
didn't
is
play
the
as much as
defense.
he didn't
So
play. He didn't play as much as Ben White, and Ben White
He did.
overall consistently
I'm
played
pretty sure
better.
he did.
Go on, get the
have a
stats
look.
out. Ben White definitely played more.
He probably did because
And Ben White played-
didn't play the first half of the
When you
season.
got to get the
Exactly.
stats out,
But
you know what I'm saying?
Ben White played better. Is what I'm saying.
I'm saying Wan-Bissaka is the best defender.
Are we going?
No, but we're not going by that. We're
Yes,
going
we
by
are. We're putting a
right back, and the
our
best player in that
defense
best player in that defense
is Wan-Bissaka.
Are we going
Did
by?
Wan-Bissaka play better than Ben
Mate,
White?
I gave you Ramsdale. I'm not giving you
No.
Ben White.
Answer the question. Did Ben White play better than Wan-Bissaka?
No. As
Wan-Bissaka
a
played
defender, no, he
34 games.
What do you mean as a defender, bro? I mean
How
as
many
a
off the
football
bench?
player.
Going forward.
No,
I'd
as
go
an
Ben
overall.
White.
Overall.
No,
Alright.
Wan-Bissaka. Now, defense is there to defend. Wan-Bissaka is the best defending option we've got.
7 off the bench. He started 16.
Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
You know what, Uma? Let's do some charity. Let's give it to these scumbags.
Yeah, even though I don't
You know
agree.
deep down
I
you
think
agree.
he's
No,
definitely had a better season.
Deep down, I don't know that.
He's revived his career, and I think
Yeah,
next
he
season
has. Yeah,
gonna
he's
be-
been good.
I think he's going to be
I don't
even
think
better
he's been.
next season.
I don't think he's. Yeah, maybe.
He might even be the best
Like
right back in the league,
CDM.
man, in terms of defending.
Yeah, man. Remember
that's-
those City games? We had
that's a
Sterling in his
no-brainer
back
too.
pocket, bruv. Come on.
Yeah, true.
Innit?
So yeah, we'll give you that.
Put some
man.
respect on Wan-Bissaka's name.
Right centre mid.
Right centre mid. Who are you guys saying?
Odegaard.
Yeah, I'd give you Odegaard.
Any?
Yeah, I can't argue. Odegaard has to
I'm
get
not
in
letting
there.
you push
Is
Xhaka.
he a right centre mid or is he in the middle?
Nah,
He's
middle
middle.
CDM. I think. Like,
Yeah, CDM with Casemiro.
It's like 3 CMs though, isn't it? The way the
I
formation.
mean-
is
Yeah,
chosen.
it's
But
just a
we-
formation.
Let's just go for Odegaard. Doesn't matter which sort of.
We got CDM
place,
and CM and the CM.
and then left centre mid. I'm putting Bruno in.
Has to be Bruno and Casemiro surely in the
Yeah,
middle.
without.
Casemiro in the middle.
Casemiro
has
has
to
been
be.
unreal this season, man.
Has
He's
to
come
be.
in and he's.
Man's got 2 red cards.
It don't
But you
matter.
know what?
It's
It just shows
pure
that
class.
he's an
Yeah,
aggressive
he's
player,
different class,
isn't he?
really. Let's be honest.
Different
He is.
class, man.
That's
He
not
is
even up for debate.
flawless. He's flawless, man. Look at
I
that
think
team
Thomas
of the season
Partey
card
was
as
quite
well.
good until I think it was West Ham was
So who
someone
have-
clattered him. And just turned into a little bit.
He was just chilling too much in West Ham. I don't know what was going on.
I think he was smoking too much pop.
Nah,
bro.
he
You
was
know,
fine
Ivan?
for 20 minutes and then he got clattered. He
Yeah,
was
man, so
what? I can't blame
Yeah.
him.
So we can choose
Casemiro would've
Partey.
got up and battered whoever
We
battered
got
him.
Partey, Xhaka, McTominay, Fred,
nah.
Bruno.
I think it was
I think this-
Bruno.
It goes
Has to be
Bruno.
Bruno. I
These
think.
aren't
gotta be Bruno.
brilliant options to choose from this
Yeah.
like season, man. To be honest with you,
Who else
it's
have we got
between.
centre mid?
I think it's between.
Xhaka and Bruno.
I would say between.
Nah, but you
Partey
can't
and
compare the
Nah,
Bruno
I
and
don't.
Xhaka.
Thomas
Bruno has to be
Partey
in
or
there.
Bruno Fernandes.
I
Did
think
Partey get
Thomas
injured
Partey-
this season?
I got
I
you
think
have to
it
put
goes
Bruno
Bruno.
in. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Bruno.
Partey gets injured like at least twice a season. Innit?
Yeah, but they're not really long ones, to be honest.
He just needs a break and then maybe go on holiday or something.
Okay.
To party, innit?
Mini retirement. He's a mini retirement,
Let's
man.
go up top first. 'Cause
Right.
That's an easy one.
Okay.
Jesus.
Jesus.
What other striker do you have,
who
bro?
do we put in there?
I'm not gonna say Weghorst, but Jesus was injured for half the season.
Yeah, but
Nah,
his first, when he was first in, he was doing bits.
Yeah,
Well,
quality.
what dare I say? But what about Ronaldo? Still played this season.
That's true. That's true.
Nah. Okay, right.
Did he
I
score
don't
more
know,
goals
Ronaldo.
in Jesus? Because I know Ronaldo got a couple in the Premier
No, he
League.
didn't. No, he
Nah.
didn't. Right wing. Who's your right winger? Anthony. So we can put Saka in there
you can put Saka
comfortably.
in there comfortably, yeah.
And then the left is going to be debatable.
It's got to be Rashford.
I don't know. If
Has
it's got
to be
I don't think it has to
Oh
be.
yeah.
I think it has
Rashford.
to
Rashford 30
Yeah,
goals
it has
last
to be. It
season.
has to
Why
be.
is Rashford better than Martinelli or Trossard?
I'll tell you
I
what.
think Martinelli did.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that. What's your reason?
I think Martinelli. I like Martinelli. I think he did a bit of Anthony where he'd hold on to the ball too long.
Yeah, I agree with you. 100%.
He
I
did
agree
that
with you.
a
He
lot.
did that a few times.
And
It was-
Trossard, he just wasn't with you lot for long enough.
You know what? I don't even know why you lot are even
you lot played
debating
him through the
this.
middle.
Like,
No, I'm just saying.
Rashford
Just
was
I just
down.
want to know
And
your
played him
reasons.
through
That's
the middle mostly.
I don't have no Rashford-
you're talking like Martinelli's not in his league.
We won a trophy this year. Last
Yeah,
season.
I'm talking about the player, bro.
Rashford scored in the final.
Okay, but what about? It's not like they're far off the goals and assists.
Oh, I don't think Martinelli got close to Rashford's 30.
Be honest, go for it.
Should we check?
Go
How
for
many,
it.
do you think,
Wait, what's
no,
that?
you're saying Martinelli.
I don't think he's that far off.
Wait, what's that? What's that? Say
You
again?
think he got more than 25?
Well, Martinelli, no.
Goals
That's what
and
he's
assists.
saying.
Goals and assists.
Oh, no,
Goals
no,
and
no
assists.
goals and assists.
Did
Just
you not
goals.
say that before? He's changing it. Huh?
Yeah, he's changing
He didn't.
it.
He didn't.
This is recorded. Remember.
Goals, assists, sprints completed.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, what are you searching? The goals that Martinelli between.
Oh, no,
and
Rashford's. I don't need to
Yeah,
search
Yeah,
it.
yeah, Rashford's got
Rashford's
more
got
goals. I know
goals.
that. I know that.
Okay, let's go through the team, man. So
Nah, get rid of Wan-Bissaka, bro. I'm not having that.
Nah.
I'm not having that, bro. I'm not. I can't.
Nah.
yeah,
not
even
having
I'm not
Ben
having it, but I was being charitable in it.
Yeah, but you can't. No, but you can't.
keep them
You are
happy in
having
it. I don't
it.
want them to go
Who's
home and
been-
cry,
you are
man. You know what I
having
mean?
it.
But I think they've got
Yeah,
more
having it.
United players here.
Women, they're gonna go home and cry,
That's
man.
why
You
he's
don't want
crying
to.
Yeah, well, we had the better
That's why
season
it's
than
crying
Arsenal,
about it.
so
Yeah.
you're going to
Wait,
expect more
oh,
of Man
wait,
Wait, one
United.
second. He just had a better season than us.
Of course
We
we
gave
did.
you
Nah.
Ramsdale, yeah, even though our
Mate,
goalkeeper
Let me tell you
won
why.
the Golden
Well,
Glove.
because you won a trophy. You had a
One
better
trophy,
season.
and
No,
it's
no, no.
Ten Hag's first season. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, he's come in. Yeah, from a mess. Let's be real. And even right now, with all like the uncertainty around the takeovers and that, he had to deal with the Ronaldo
Definitely, 100%,
situation.
yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
he
he's
dealt with
come
that
in
really well, to be
and
Oh,
he's
can't have that.
put discipline into the dressing room, and I think he's a top
I
manager.
think it was a
He's gonna-
mistake with Ronaldo, but I think he
so-
could have still done well without.
who manages
getting rid of
this
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Who manages this team? Eric Ten Hag or Arteta?
Oh, that's a good question.
Ooh.
Mikel Arteta, he's overachieved by so much with this team.
He has overachieved.
It's too much.
Imagine-
It's just
Imagine overachieving and saying that we had a
yeah,
worse.
Arsenal.
How long's he been there now?
He
3
has
years?
overachieved, but
I
then
think,
he
like,
has had
really.
long
Let's be
term.
honest.
In his first- in
with
his
the
first-
players. Be honest with the players.
He won the
Look
FA
at
Cup, didn't
Yeah,
he?
in his first few months, he won the FA Cup.
Yeah, because he just
and
come in, didn't
He had Liverpool, Man City, I think, to face and someone else.
Exactly. The Xhaka thing alone.
So, yeah, the Xhaka thing alone, I think, yeah, because they're finished.
Ten
above
Hag's
us
been
in the
sick,
league. And
but-
we're going off just the Premier League and not including
know what,
our-
because-
our
Yes,
Mickey
yes.
Mouse trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it to
Still a
Arteta.
trophy nonetheless.
So yeah,
Still a trophy
See that?
nonetheless.
it's true though. It is true.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right,
we were
bro.
all in it. We didn't manage
Like
to get to the
saying,
final.
we were saying this last year. We're like, if Arsenal finish second and don't get a trophy, but if we
Yeah.
finished third and had a trophy,
Oh no, not further. Let's say we finished 5th or 6th and had a trophy. I'd prefer to be
But
second.
we got that top 4 trophy.
no, but we
then
United
we
finished
got-
third, so
Oh, okay.
we go by that. Innit?
Yeah.
But I feel like it was better for us as in because we were challenging Man City and we kind
Yeah.
of we,
That's what
we
I
had
said.
the chance to win. That's
Yeah.
that's the worst of it.
That's why I think I'm
That's
sure.
why I think we had a better
I think
season.
this
I'm actually
season it
shook
will
of
show
Arsenal next
character if
season.
you can come back and fight for it
You know
again.
that you will come back and fight for it again, 100%. You'll be up
Yeah,
there.
hopefully, man. I think we can do it.
Definitely. You got so close. You think you're gonna Arteta sitting there thinking, nah, you lot going for it, man. Rice, Havertz.
Yeah, man. I mean, let's go through the team that we just picked though. So we got Aaron Ramsdale in goal.
Yep.
We got Luke Shaw as our left back. Martinez, Saliba centre mid. Oh no, sorry, centre backs. We got Wan-Bissaka right back.
I'm not liking that.
We obviously said Benoit, but it's cool, man. We keep it moving. In the midfield, we got Bruno,
Do this again next
Casemiro,
year.
We'll
Odegaard.
right back. We'll leave it blank and we'll let the audience decide.
Yes,
Good
leave it in the
shout.
comments.
Very
Yeah.
good shout.
The thing is, I think
Oh,
personally,
we'll let
over-
them put their suggestions in. Let's not
last
take them out
season.
of the team. You
wait,
know
wait.
what I'm saying?
I got a question. Last season, who had a better midfield, Arsenal or Man United? Because we've got more from Man United in our midfield.
Arsenal had a better season.
I think individually, you guys had better performances.
Yeah.
Like
We
all
did,
the
because
players,
you know the
but
thing is we got-
collectively, I think Arsenal.
The thing
were
is about United, yeah, we got far in every single competition. I think we were the only team in the top 5 leagues in Europe to still be in all 4 competitions, like quite late on in the season as well.
better.
So
Yeah, I
you
think
know
that
we got
cost
to the
us.
set.
Man City.
What do you mean?
Did Man City?
Yeah, they did a treble.
No, they got kicked out of the Carabao Cup, didn't they?
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So that's our
Oh,
midfield.
yeah.
Forwards are Rashford, no brainer. Really, he's been
Yeah.
sick. Jesus
He's our best
and
player.
Saka
Yeah,
up top as well.
Yeah,
man.
we'll give you Jesus and Saka. Let us
So,
have Bruno and
Combined, I
Casemiro.
think that's quite a solid team, man. I think that's about right, to be honest. I mean, there's like
Yeah.
obviously the right back situation,
I
but
don't know if you could possibly take out Bruno, who would you put in?
I don't
Thomas
take,
Partey.
I'm not taking Bruno out.
You can't
If
take
you were-
Bruno
Can't
out.
take Bruno out.
You
if
can't
you
take
were,
Bruno
if you
out.
were, it
But
would
then
be
you'd
Thomas
have to
Partey.
play the 2-4-2-1-3.
Nah, let's not change formation.
But yeah,
Yeah,
guys,
with this
that's
formation.
I think I would call it there. Are you guys happy with that? So yeah, guys, that's episode 3. We'll try and keep these coming to you as often as we can. I always say that. I mean, I think we've done well even off season to actually bring an episode. So thanks, guys, everyone, for joining us. Leave your comments below if you'd make any changes. But yeah, catch you on the next one, man. Take care.